Good morning everybody, Peter, Iridium Consulting. I want to talk a little bit this week about leadership and being doubted in your ability as a leader. I was on a climbing trip in the Alps about 10 years ago with a buddy of mine, and we were walking one morning from hut to hut, from mountain hut to mountain hut. It was going to take us about 3, maybe 4 hours. No difficulty, no danger involved. And the only thing we needed to take into account was the typically alpine rugged terrain. And we were following this very faint line on the map that I knew was going to take us to our destination. I was comfortable, I was confident with the route. But my buddy wasn't. He kept saying things like, Peter, we need to go back to that last junction and have a look again. Or he'd say something like, Peter, we should be walking up, not down. Or he said something at one stage, Peter, I don't feel comfortable with this route. And I looked at the map and I could see maybe 500 meters ahead that the route turned sharply to the left. So I looked at him and I said, look, why don't we walk for 15 or 20 minutes, and when we get there we might get a better view of where we are, a view of where we're going, and we can make a choice at that stage. So he said, yeah. So we walked those 15 or 20 minutes, and when we got there the route turned sharply to the left, and he didn't say anything. We kept walking. And after a while I could feel he was beginning to feel much more comfortable. And then after another little while he said to me, it's great, Peter, we're going to be there for lunch. And there's 2 lessons in this, I think, for leadership. One is that sometimes you are doubted by your team as a leader, and you need to have that little bit of belief in yourself, understand and believe where you're going, and have confidence that the route you're on will take you to your destination. And sometimes you need to pretend that confidence. I've done that from time to time. And there's a second lesson. Sometimes with teams, the objectives you've set might be too far ahead, and you may need to set interim objectives. Objectives where your team can feel a sense of success, they can feel a sense of achievement, and they can feel it and begin to believe that you are on the right route to your destination. That's me, Peter, Iridium Consulting.